And good evening and welcome to the Queen's Athletic and Recreation Center in Kingston, Ontario. It's Gaels men's basketball. I'm Bill Miklas, along with me our entire crew, and tonight the Gaels, ranked third in the country, take on the second-ranked team in the country, the Ottawa GGs. Gaels sit currently in second place in the East, a game back of the GGs for the top seed for next week's OUA playoffs, but the Gaels just a game up on the Ontario Tech Ridgebacks, who are playing right now at home against the defending national champion Carleton Ravens. If the Gaels win either tonight or tomorrow night when they host Carleton, or Ontario Tech loses one of their two remaining games tonight against Carleton, tomorrow night against Ottawa, then the Gaels will lock up the second seed, a bye to the quarterfinals, a win tonight, and they will have the tiebreaker on first place Ottawa. So the Gaels could still take the number one seed. They beat the GGs 96-95 in Ottawa on January 5th. Up until last Saturday night, that was Ottawa's only loss of the season. GG's lost last Saturday night at the University of Toronto, 76-70. So they fell to 18-2, the Gaels 17-3, Ontario Tech 16-4, Carleton 12-8 in the very tough East Division. Ottawa will start Kevin Otu, number 2, Dragan Stajic, number 5, Justin Tajor, number 10, their leading scorer, Brock Newton, number 11, and number 35, Jacques Guernetta. For the Gaels, it's number 3, Lucas Sillis, number 8, Cole Sillis, number 7, Connor Kelly, number 9, Aaron Tennant, and number 12, Fofu Adedigan. Tennant and the Gaels in their home gold, GG's in their road garnet. It'll be Newton taking the jump for the GGs against Tennant of the Gaels. Jason DeRowan is the head coach of the GGs. Steph Barry, the bench boss of the Gaels, and we're underway. Two of the best teams in the country and in the OUA. This is Newton. Guanetta inside to Otu, who slips a little bit. Tries to feed Newton, but it's picked off by Tennant. Cole to Kelly. Fakes the three. Cole will take a three. In and out. Ahead to Guanetta. Guanetta fumbles the ball a bit, gathers. Newton with the short shot. GG's have the first 2 points of the game. Lucas Sillis bumped, gets it over to brother Cole. Cole will penetrate, looks for help. Tennant's got it. Adedigan, 8 on the shot clock, bumped by Newton, puts up the shot. Rebound Tennant, banks it in. We're tied at 2. This is going to be a physical game. Ottawa and tomorrow night's opponent Carleton play very physical defense. They dare the officials to call 50 fouls, and they won't, I guarantee it. Nice three there by Tajor. And Ottawa retakes the lead. Luca quickly the other way, tipped out to Adedigan. Tennant up, no, rebound Tajor. Newton fumbled the ball, and it's stolen by Luca. Tennant bumped by Newton. Newton hits the floor, no call. Into the corner, Adedigan fakes the three. Step back three, that funny release. Short and off Stajic and out of bounds. Just underway, minute 46 into this one between the second and third ranked teams in Canada. Lucas Sillis behind his back to brother Cole. Cole has it poked away and stolen by Dragan Stajic, and then stolen back by Luca. Up and a dunk. 0-2. Almost stolen by Tennant. Newton turns up, tough shot, got it. Back up 3, go to the GGs. Tennant bumps into Newton, short with the shot. Pass off the foot of Tajor, goes right to Cole. Cole splits, layup won't fall, and Stajic comes away with it. Guanetta. 0-2, back to Guanetta. For 3, no, rebounded Dedigan. Lucas Silas. Picked up by 0-2. Over 0-2, got it. 4 points for Luca. Gaels back to within 1. Wholesale changes coming in for the Gaels. A sub coming in for Ottawa. Newton got a step on Tennant, lays it in. Back to 3, goes the GG lead. Luca around Stajic. Backs out, Cole's open for 3. In and out again. Both his shots from behind the arc halfway down. Stajic the other way, misses a wild layup, and he's down behind the play. Might have rolled his ankle. Cole the other way, no call, and Dedigan draws the foul, and Stajic is slow coming the other way. And I think a sub will come in for him. 2 subs coming in for Ottawa. Number 12 is Cole Newton, Brock's brother, and number 7, Khalife Kulamia. And for the Gaels, it's Simon Bailey, Cam Bett, and soon Michael Kelvin the third. Dedigan misses the first free throw. Popo hits the second, and Kelvin will come in for him. Cole Silas and Aaron Tennant, the other Gaels on the bench. Kulamela, and he stepped on the baseline. GG's will pick up full court. And Cam Bett brings it quickly up against Cole Newton. Luca bumped, count it. Foul on Cole Newton, and the Gaels will have a chance to take their first lead of the night.
Foul on Ottawa, number 12, Cole Newton.
Almost 4 minutes gone in this first quarter. And Lucas Silas has 7 of his team's 10 points. And the Gaels have their first lead at 10-9. Brock Newton, pick from his brother Cole. Cole gets the ball back. Feeds to Guametta. Guametta guarded by Bett. Switched off. Inside, Brock Newton. Ball poked away, goes up, misses, and Bailey clears. Bett quickly. Bailey penetrates, drives, hangs, got it. Gaels up 3. Brock Newton the other way. Strip, but they'll call foul on Bailey. Did look like he got the arm. Gaels come into tonight the second leading scoring team in the conference at almost 88 points a game. Ottawa, the top defensive team in the conference, giving up just 66 points a game, so something's got to give tonight. Stajic is back in, as is 0-2 for Ottawa. Brock Newton, double team comes. Stajic tries to go cross court. Cole Newton puts up the shot, too strong, got his own rebound, had it blocked, tipped away, and Luca comes away with it. Lucas Silas into the corner, Simon Bailey, Isaac Kruger. Luca Hits. He's got 9. Gaels are up 5. Stajic. Brock Newton feeds brother Cole, and he's fouled. I think it's on Cam Bet. We'll wait to see.
Foul on Queens, number 5, Cameron Bet.
It is on Bet.
Foul on line for Ottawa, number 12, Colt Newton.
Brock Newton misses the second free throw. And the Gaels stay up 4 and have the ball.
Queens possession.
Cam Bet. Gets it back from Lucas Silas. Bet for 3, high arcing 3 that doesn't get the rim, and it's out of bounds as Kruger goes hard into the stanchion. Seems to be okay. Tajor will check back in for Ottawa. And Brock Newton will get his first rest. Already with 6 points. Averages a little over 17 a game. Cole Newton to Tajor. Guarded by Kruger. Tajor drives on Isaac, puts up the shot, misses, but they're going to call, I think, Kelvin for the foul. As Kulamela hit the floor. Luka gets his first rest. Kruger will go to the bench. Kelvin got the foul. Tennant, Bailey will go to the bench. Adetigan is too late coming in. Nope, now he is allowed to come in. Very particular, these refs, about the substitutions. So Cole Silas, Aaron Tennant, and Fofo Adetigan are on the floor for the Gaels. Cole Newton trying to penetrate, does, goes around, wrap-around layup, misses, good follow to Jor, but he couldn't handle the ball. Cole into the corner, Fofo drives, Bet for 3, off the rim, and a good strong rebound by Tajor. O2 for 3, got it. Had time to set his feet, nobody came out at him. And O2 makes it a 1-point game, and then the pass off Kelvin, and a 2-on-1 for Ottawa. O2 with a sweet move. Ottawa back up 1. 5 unanswered by Kevin O2. And another steal by Ottawa, Stajic. O2 misses, rebound Stajic. Almost lost it, gets it back to O2. It's 7 straight by Kevin O2. A 3-point Ottawa lead and a timeout Gaels.
Timeout Queens.
It's actually an 8-0 run by the GGs that has them up 3. Again, Gaels a game back of Ottawa for the number 1 seed for next week's playoffs. Only a game up on Ontario Tech for the 2 seed. Ontario Tech currently the 3 seed, or the 5 seed, if the playoffs started tonight. Ontario Tech playing Carleton. That game is tied at 24 after the first quarter. Ontario Tech loses or the Gaels win tonight, and the Gaels clinch the 2 seed. Ontario Tech wins tonight, Gaels lose, then Ontario Tech needs to beat Ottawa tomorrow night and have the Gaels lose to Carleton to take the 2 seed away from the Gaels. The Gaels, or for Ottawa, a win tonight will give them first place and the number 1 seed for the playoffs. So out of the Gaels timeout, 3:16 left first quarter. Cole Sillis back on the floor. Connor Kelly also back on the floor. And Luca gets up off the bench and he'll come back in. Adetigan with a double coming. Connor Kelly for three. Got it. Can't leave the Brockville native open. And we're tied at 17. His specialty is from behind the arc. Ottawa just lost him. Hand off to Kulamela. Floater, no. Tip back up. Kelvin clears. Gets it out to Adetigan. Adetigan against Tajor. Layup, no. Rebound, Cole Sillis, who puts it back in. And the Gaels have 5 unanswered to take a 2-point lead. 0-2 drives on Kelly. No call. 0-2 thought he was fouled. Deep pass and good hustle by Guameta to pick that one off. Stajic drives on Tennant, got Tennant in the air. Tajor bumps into Tennant, misses the shot. Bodies flying everywhere, no calls. Adetigan, Kelvin, he'll fire that, blocked by Kulamela. Guameta. And Tajor, and that should be an intentional, and it is. Kelly got beat and just wrapped around Tajor. And it will be a 2-shot foul plus the ball for the Ottawa GGs. Tajor seems okay. Kelvin and Tennant come out as Kruger and Lucas Sillis return. It's Kelly's first personal. And Tajor at the line for 2. Hits the first. Averages almost 14 points a game, does Justin. He's got 4, and the GGs keep possession as they tie it at 19. So this could be a 4 or 5-point trip. Brock Newton's checked back into the game, so the starters all on the floor for Ottawa. Guameta turns, double team there, puts up the floater, misses. Kruger to Adetigan, who will bring it up. 90 seconds left first quarter. Kelly slips a bit, regains his balance. Kruger against Newton, backing Brock down, turns, left-handed hook, and he got the roll. Nice touch. Gaels back up 2 to Jor. Stajic. Brock Newton over Kruger, short, rebounded by Cole Sillis. Cole, bumped by Tajor, no call. Kruger. Luca around Newton, backs up over Tajor, too strong, got his own rebound, wraparound pass, Adetigan gets somebody in the air, he can't hit, and it's out of bounds off Ottawa. They're letting them play. 40 seconds left. First quarter. Cole Newton will check back in for Ottawa.
For the GGs, number 12, Cole Newton.
Tajor goes to the bench. Kruger with 7 on the shot clock. Hand off to Cole Sillis. Sillis, fade away, got it. Gaels up 4. Under 30 seconds left. It's about a 5-second difference between shot and game clock. Stajic pulls it out. Play called from the bench. 0-2 against Kelly. Drives on Connor. Feeds Newton. Newton misses. Still 6 seconds left. Cole ahead to Adetigan. Adetigan driving. Floater. Got it! At the buzzer. Gaels close was on a 6-0 run and lead by 6 after a quarter. We're back with the second after this. You're watching Gaels men's basketball on OUA TV. Athletic and Recreation Center in Kingston, Ontario. Bill Miklas along with our entire crew. Gaels men's basketball on OUA TV. Gaels hosting the Ottawa GGs. Gaels lead 25-19 after the first quarter. Before we came back on the air, young man out of the stands made a half-court shot to win a prize from the Gaels event staff. What do you win for a half-court shot? A sweater. Still, he won something, and he made a half-court shot. But back to this game. Gaels close the first quarter on a 6-0 run and start with the ball. Lucas Silas, cut off by Guameta. Brother Cole, fade away from the foul line, no. And I think this is a foul. No, it's on Stajic. I guess holding a dead again. Dragon doesn't agree with that. Inbounds, comes right to Luka. Luka with the shot. Misses, stays 6-point Gaels lead. Stajic. Brock Newton, that's his spot. Halfway down, wouldn't drop. Adedigan. Adedigan, hands off to Luka. Luka drives, layup won't fall, and the GGs come out with it. Guameta, nice alley-oop to O2 for 2. O2's got 9. Adedigan into the corner. Cole Silas for 3. Got it. Cole's got 7. Brother Lucas got 9. Gaels have their biggest lead of the half at 7. Brock Newton to Brother Cole. Each team with a brother combination. Cole Newton backing down Cole Silas. Caught in the key, gets it to O2. O2 over Kelly for 3. Got it. 12 for Kevin O2. Lucas Silas. Kruger to Adedigan. Adedigan feeds Kruger. Kruger gets Guameta in the air. Counted in the foul. So each team hits one from behind the arc, and now Isaac Kruger can complete an old-fashioned three-point play. Not quite 2 minutes into this second quarter, and a timeout by the GGs. In Oshawa, Carleton leading Ontario Tech 33-29, just past the midway point of the second quarter. Again, Ontario Tech loses that game, or the Gaels win this game, and the Gaels lock up, at worst, the 2nd seed for next week's playoffs. Gaels win tonight. They've got the inside track to the top seed. And they put Ottawa in trouble, depending on what Ontario Tech does, and Ottawa could all of a sudden fall down to the 5th seed. It would take Ottawa losing tonight, and then tomorrow night at Ontario Tech, and Ontario Tech to win tonight over Carleton. That's a lot of ifs. Gaels shot 42% in that first quarter. Ottawa 33%. Gaels out-rebounded Ottawa 16-9 in the first 10 minutes, period. Kruger at the line to try and complete the old-fashioned three-point play out of the Ottawa timeout. Does not. Guameta clears. Stajic. See what was called on the Ottawa bench. Brock Newton. Back to Stajic. Cross court. 0-2. Feeds Newton, floater, no. That's 2 or 3 in a row for Brock Newton that just won't drop. Adedigan quickly the other way, drives over Newton, too strong off the board, got his own rebound, hung, and the basket counts. Gaels by 8 now. Senior night tomorrow for the Gaels here at the Arc, 8 p.m. tip-off time against the defending national champion Carleton Ravens, who are having a down year by their standards. They're not ranked in the top 10, and they're 12-8, and they won't have a bye in the first round of the playoffs next week. And Newton counted in the foul. Ottawa leading scorer just decided it was his turn to make something happen offensively. It's the first personal on Isaac Kruger. Aaron Tennant off the bench will replace Kruger. And Newton will try and make it a 5-point game. So the teams exchanged 3-point bombs and almost exchanged old-fashioned 3-point plays, but Newton couldn't complete, and Adedigan the other way. Gaels just blew down the floor and beat the GGs to the rim. Newton against Tennant, backing him down, turns, floater, got it. Good balance by Brock Newton. 3 minutes gone. Second quarter, Cam Betts on the floor for the Gaels. Adedigan got caught in the key. Pass got deflected. Away come the GGs. Stripped from Tajor. Adedigan the other way. Bet, pull up 3. Got it. The lead is 9. 0-2. Fumbles the ball a bit, steps around, can't hit. Cole Sillis comes out with it. Luka. Cole's open for 3. The lead's a dozen. Stajic. Tajor. Goes into Luka, falls, wanted a call, doesn't get it. Luka the other way. Might force an Ottawa timeout. Cole. Adedigan. Against Tajor, in good hands by Tajor. It's a 2-on-1 with Newton. Newton swatted away by Lucas Sillis. Newton was trying an alley-oop to Tajor. Luka, wraparound pass to Tennant. He loses it to Stajic, as both teams get a little too fancy for their own coach's likings. 3 by Guameta, won't fall, and away from the ball. I think a foul on Tennant might have pushed Newton, and that'll be Aaron's first. Be the second team foul on the Gaels. Simon Bailey comes in for Adedigan, and Kulamela will come in for Ottawa, but not until the GGs call their second and final timeout of the quarter of the half. This is not your typical Ottawa GG game. They're getting out hustled. And their head coach has seen enough and is going to try and get his team back onto the way of playing that is, up until last Saturday, had led them to a record with just 1 loss. That 1 loss to these Gaels in Ottawa on January 5th, 96-95. Last Saturday night, the GGs in Toronto lost to the Varsity Blues 76-70. The Blues will be in the playoffs, but still have a chance at one of the top 4 byes if they can win their division. But right now, looks like they will finish in the 8-9 spot. (40-28) the Gaels lead. Lucas Sillis with 9, Brother Cole with 10. Kevin Otu has 12 for Ottawa. Brock Newton with 10. Cole Newton comes on out of the timeout, as does Kulamela. Tajor to the bench, as well as O2. Cole Newton against Simon Bailey, who's on the floor. Almost stripped by Cole Sillis. Shot clock running down. Cole misses the layup. Bailey outlets to Lucas Sillis. Cole open for three. Short. GG's have it. That would have brought the roof down. Brock Newton. Guameta. Cole inside to brother Brock. Brock turns, short, Tennant with the rebound. Cole Sillis almost lost it to Kulamela. Bet the other way quickly. Luka got Guameta in the air, fumbled the ball, floater, got it, leads 14. And a foul called here, I think Simon Bailey. No, it's on Cole Sillis, his first, so Michael Kelvin, the third, comes in. Brock Newton replaced by Tajor, and in for the first time for Ottawa is number 4, Sid Ruamandewe. Tajor, Stajcic, nice feed to Cole Newton for 2. Good penetration by Dragan Stajcic. Lucas Sillis drives, steps back, penetrates behind his back and threw it away. Gaels lead is 12. Stajcic, bumped by Bailey. Backing him down, kicks it out. Three-pointer by Kulamela, counted, and a foul on Kelvin. A chance for a rare 4-point play, and quickly Cole Sillis will come back in for the Gaels. It's Kelvin's second. And a made free throw away from being within 8 are the GGs. 6 straight points for the visitors. Under 4 minutes left first half. Lucas Sillis. Cam Bet, he'll try a 3. Got it! The lead's back up to double digits. Bailey picks up Stajcic. Now Bailey stuck with Tajor. Goes cross court. Up top, swung around. Stajcic penetrates. Three-pointer by Kulamela, misses. Lucas Sillis with the rebound. Ahead to brother Cole. Cole Sillis. Bet. He'll try another 3. Short. Rebound by Ottawa. Stajcic. Tajor. Nice crossover. Up. Can't finish. Loose ball. Cole Sillis with it. Under 3 left first half. Tennant. And they called a charge. It's 2 on Aaron Tennant. He initiated the contact. He can say that the defender flopped all he wants, but he initiated that contact. Kruger in, Adedigan in. Bailey also to the bench. And Brock Newton comes back in. His brother Cole goes to the bench. 2:40 and counting left first half. Gaels up 45-34. Trying to steal the top seed for the playoffs away from the GGs, or at worst, lock into the second seed. Guameta, a lot of dribbling, double team comes. Stajcic, nice pass. Brock Newton, no. Rebound comes to Kruger. Adedigan quickly into the front court. Luka resets as we approach the final 2 minutes. Bet. Kruger turns and off Cole and out of bounds.
Out of bounds, GG's ball.
Brock Newton. This is Kulamela. Stajic. Stajic driving on Kruger. Kruger does a good job, knocked away, and Cole comes up with it. Gaels come out, they've got the numbers if they can take advantage. Adedigan misses the layup, but it's tipped in, I think by Kruger, might have been by a Gigi. Lead up to 13, quickly the other way comes Ottawa, and they'll get free throws. Fouls on Kruger, it's his second.
Subbing in for Ottawa, number 2.
Cole Newton, Kevin O'Toole return.
Subbing in for the Gaels, number 6, Kai Dallin.
Ruemi Andekwe at the line for 2. It's the first. You can make this. Gaels leads down to 11. 80 seconds left in the first half. 1 of 2, Kai Dallin is in for the Gaels, number 6. Luka, Kai, Luka. Drives, good help defense by Brock Newton. Bet, open for 3, halfway down. Cole with the rebound and a block by Kevin O'Toole. Into the last minute. Guameta into the corner, O'Toole for 3, off the heel. Dolan, Adedigan's one-on-one with Cole Newton. Adedigan up, contact, they're gonna call him for the charge.
Offensive foul on points number 12.
My question is, was Cole Newton in the half circle? It was hard to tell live, but the lead stays at 12 for Queens. Ottawa with the ball and Adedigan to the bench. Brock Newton over Dolan, no, tipped out to Bet, and Newton hits the deck. Cole Sillis, cross court, Luka's open for 3, no. Long rebound by Kulamela. 6-second difference between shot and game clock for the GGs. Can they get it down to single digits before halftime? Newton, bumped by Bailey. Newton, bumped again by Bailey. Shot clock running down. Kulamela needs to get a shot off. Does. No. Bailey with the rebound. 3 seconds left. Cole trying to get free and won't get a shot off, and that'll do it for the first half. But the Gaels lead by 12 in a game where they're trying to solidify a bye to the quarterfinals. They lead the Ottawa GGs 47-35. We'll be back with the second half in a bit. You're watching Gaels men's basketball on OUA TV.
exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated. Ontario University Athletics.
The most successful people in life share one thing in common.
They all put themselves in a position to thrive.
Surrounded by people who challenge them to think bigger.
And communities that support them at every turn.
In the classroom.
And way outside of it.
If you want to set yourself up for success.
If you want to give yourself the tools to achieve any goal.
There's no better place to begin than Queens.
We challenge.
We support.
You succeed.
You'll be great, no matter where you go.
But your greatest story starts right here.
Where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated. Ontario University Athletics.
The most successful people in life share one thing in common.
They all put themselves in a position to thrive.
Surrounded by people who challenge them to think bigger.
And communities that support them at every turn.
In the classroom.
And way outside of it.
If you want to set yourself up for success.
If you want to give yourself the tools to achieve any goal.
There's no better place to begin than Queens.
We challenge.
We support.
You succeed.
You'll be great, no matter where you go.
But your greatest story starts right here.
exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated. Ontario University Athletics.
The most successful people in life share one thing in common.
They all put themselves in a position to thrive.
Surrounded by people who challenge them to think bigger.
And communities that support them at every turn.
In the classroom.
And way outside of it.
If you want to set yourself up for success.
If you want to give yourself the tools to achieve any goal.
There's no better place to begin than Queens.
We challenge.
We support.
You succeed.
You'll be great, no matter where you go.
But your greatest story starts right here.
Where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated. Ontario University Athletics.
The most successful people in life share one thing in common.
They all put themselves in a position to thrive.
Surrounded by people who challenge them to think bigger.
And communities that support them at every turn.
In the classroom.
And way outside of it.
If you want to set yourself up for success.
If you want to give yourself the tools to achieve any goal.
There's no better place to begin than Queens.
We challenge.
We support.
You succeed.
You'll be great, no matter where you go.
But your greatest story starts right here.
where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made.
And welcome back to the Queen's Athletic and Recreation Center in Kingston, Ontario. Bill Miklas along with our entire crew. Gaels men's basketball on OUA TV. Gaels ranked third in the country, hosting the second-ranked team in the country, the Ottawa GGs. And as we get set to start the second half, Gaels with a 12-point lead. Meanwhile, good news so far for both Ottawa and Queens up in Oshawa. The Ontario Tech Ridgebacks trailing the defending national champion Carleton Ravens, the Gaels' opponent tomorrow night here at the Arc. 2.5 minutes into the third quarter, Carleton by 9 over Ontario Tech. If Carleton goes on to win that game, both Ottawa and Queens will clinch the top 2 seeds in the OUA. The Gaels trying to win tonight and then win tomorrow night, and they would get the number 1 seed. But there's still 20 minutes of basketball, and I'm sure we're going to see a better performance from Ottawa. They got crushed on the boards in the first half. Gaels out rebounding Ottawa 33-16, including 8 offensive rebounds for the Gaels. Ottawa comes into tonight 10th in the league, in the conference in rebounding margin. And a foul called here right off the bat as Brock Newton will go to the line for 2. Ottawa 10th in the conference in rebounding margin at minus 2.4. The Gaels are second in the conference at 12.3. And right now they have a +6. Newton short with the first free throw. Foul was the second on Aaron Tennant, and he missed them both. And offensive rebound comes to the Gaels. Cole Sillis. Luca, Tennant gets a step, finger roll, got it. And the Gaels equal their biggest lead of the first half at 14. Tajor might have got away with a walk, but gets it up top to Stajic. Stajic. Inside, Newton up, short again. He got open, couldn't finish, and now Kelly for 3, high arcer, but the hand in his face caused it to be short. GG's the other way, Tajor. Guameta for 3, high arcer, got it. And they're down to within single digits. Just underway second half. Lucas Sillis quickly the other way. Tennant against Brock Newton, up, baby hook, got it. Back-to-back back buckets for Aaron Tennant, he's got 6. Tajor. Otu, who led all scorers with 12 in the first half. Drives on Cole, blocked out of bounds by Cole. Gaels by 13. Guameta will inbound. 9 still on the shot clock for Ottawa. Brock Newton up top to Otu. Almost stolen by Tennant, and now it'll bounce to Cole Sillis. Cole gets around Newton. Is it a charge? It sure is. Good call. No. Cole Sillis is saying, was he inside the arc? They're going to talk about it, but I don't think Stajic was. No. Yes. No. It is a charge on Cole Sillis. I thought Stajic, unlike in the first half where Cole Newton looked like he was inside the semicircle, I think Stajic was perfectly placed. That's a big call. Gaels would have been up 15 with a free throw. Now they're up 13 and Ottawa has the ball. That's also the second foul on Cole Sillis. Stajic for 3, off by a mile. Tajor gets the rebound. He'll try a 3, that's short. Rebound Cole Sillis. Cut off by Tajor. Luca going down. Cole drives on Tajor. Turns, kicks it up top. Kelly gets a step on Stajic. Can't get a shot off. 5 on the shot clock. Tennant, bit out of his range, and he misses it. And up comes Ottawa. Good defensive stand there by the GGs. And is that the even upper? It sure is. Tajor with the charge. It's his first. Bet and Kruger will come in for the Gaels. Cole Newton and Kulamela for Ottawa. Stajic and Tajor to the bench. Kelly and Tennant for the Gaels to the bench. And Bet will bring the ball up the floor against Kulamela. Cole Sillis to Luca. Driving on Guameta. Good defense by Guameta. Inside, Adet again. Can't finish. He'll go to the line for 2. Cole Newton's second personal. Dedigan hits the first. He's got 8 points.
At the line for Queens, number 12, Fofa Anatogian.
Makes them both. Gaels extend to their biggest lead of the game, 15. Guameta, Kulamela, Brock Newton. Turns on Cole Sillis, off the heel, tipped out, loose ball, tracked down by O2. Cole Newton, Kulamela drives over Dedigan for 2. Good hustle by the GGs to get that second opportunity. Cole Sillis drives over O2, too strong, tracked down by Guameta. Guameta driving on Cole Sillis, layup misses. O2 got the offensive rebound. Kulamela over Luca, got it! And just like that, Ottawa's hit back-to-back shots and they're within 11. Again, Ottawa's ranked second in the country. Newton flops, Bet misses the 3, Kruger can't get the offensive rebound. And away come the GGs. Guameta, it's a 3-on-2. Nice pass to Brock Newton. Couldn't handle it. Dedigan on the floor gets it to Cole Sillis, who will walk it up the floor. Double team comes, gets it to Dedigan. Cole Sillis almost lost it. Goes down, drives on Guameta, and scores. That's just his length there. And almost a steal by Lucas Sillis as Kulamela didn't think Sillis was there. Steal this time by Luca. Down the floor, Dedigan up, layup. The lead is 15 again.
Anatogian with a great pass by Isaac Kruger.
0-2. We've hit the midway point of this third quarter. The Gaels have stretched their halftime lead. Newton against Kruger, tried to force a pass and it's off 0-2 and out of bounds. Subs for both teams, Simon Bailey, Michael Kelvin the third for the Gaels. Dedigan and Lucas Sillis will go to the bench. Tajor, one of the 2 subs for Ottawa. Guameta and Brock Newton to the bench for the visitors. Cole Sillis. Double team comes. Kruger will try a 3. Off the heel of the rim. Nice rebound, 0-2. Kulamela cut off by Kelvin. Pulls it back out to Cole Newton. Cole, 12 on the shot clock. Tajor for 3. Got it. Bet will bring it up for the Gaels, who lead by 12. Cole Sillis, and who's this on? It's an offensive foul on the Gaels, I believe. think it's on Bailey. Nope, it's on Kruger, his third. So Kai Dallin, quickly up off the bench for the Gaels, will come in for the Gaels number 15. And the GGs with the possession, down 12. Trying to make some noise in this second half of the third quarter. Tajor, who just hit a three. Gets inside, into the corner, 0-2 for three, got it. Back-to-back bombs by the GGs, and they're within 9, second time this quarter. Bet. And the GGs have some spring in their step. Cole clearing things out. Bet. Penetrates, feeds Dolan. Dolan outside to Bailey, 3 on the shot clock, long 2 short, and the rebound Ottawa. 0-2. A bucket here might force a Queens timeout. Kulamela drives, layup, got it. It's a 7-point game. Gaels call the timeout.
Timeout, Queens.
It's an 8-point run. Kulamela has 10. 0-2 has 15. And the GGs are getting back into this basketball game. Almost said a football game. Ottawa and Queens, rivals on the gridiron, on the basketball court, in hockey. Carleton leads by 12 late in the third quarter. It's now 10 over Ontario Tech. Again, if the Ravens win that game, both Ottawa and Queens will lock up buys to the quarterfinals. The Gaels are trying to get the top seed. To do it, they have to win tonight and tomorrow night when Carleton comes to the Arc. If they lose tonight, Ottawa locks up the top seed. And again, Queens would lock up the second seed even if they lose tonight, as long as Carleton wins at Ontario Tech. So the game with tomorrow night with Carleton could be academic, even though right now as it stands, the Gaels as the 2 seed and Carleton as the 7 seed would be potential quarterfinal opponents. Lucas Sillis comes in during the timeout. Bet for 3, got it! Big, big make for the Gaels to get the lead back up to double digits. Tajor drives on Cole Sillis, puts up the shot, tough bucket. Ottawa's starting to find their offense. Luka drives, puts it in, and is fouled by Tajor. It's the second on Justin Tajor. Adetigan comes back into the game for Kelvin. Lucas Sillis has 13 with a chance at a 14th point right here with 2:22 left, fourth quarter. But he can't hit it. Offensive rebound, Tennant. Bet fakes the shot. Luka penetrates, floater, got it. He's got 15. And what, is this a technical on Luka? I didn't see what he did, but he's been doing a lot of posing. And Luka can sometimes get in his own way, and it's a technical and will be his second personal. And Kulamela hits the technical free throw. So the Gaels go up 12, the lead now down to 11. Again, I did not see what Luka did, but on the previous bucket where he got fouled, he did stare down Tajor and pose to the crowd. And on that bucket, I'm sure, knowing the competitiveness of Lucas Silas, he was making sure those in garnet jerseys knew that he was having his way. So the timeout called by Ottawa. So Ottawa gets the lead down to 7. The Gaels get it back up to 12. Now it's 11, and Ottawa will have possession when we come out of the timeout. Again, Gaels host Carleton tomorrow night here at the Arc. 8 o'clock tip-off on OUA TV. Ottawa will tip off with Ontario Tech up in Oshawa at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. So, out of the Ottawa timeout, 2:11 left, third quarter. Kulamela. This is Tajor. Goes up, misses. Tennant got the rebound. Bet. Cole Silas. Adetigan. Backing down Cole Newton. Bumps him a couple times. Goes up, no call. And Cole Newton gets the rebound. A lot of contact there. But they've been letting the contact go. Guameta for 3. Got it. He's hit 2 from behind the arc this quarter. Leads down to 8. Adetigan. Cole Silas to answer. No. Rebound to Jor. Almost stolen from behind by Tennant. Then almost stole that pass. Newton resets as we approach the final minute of the third quarter. And Ottawa trying to make a run. Kulamela falls, keeps his dribble alive. Knocked out of bounds by Cole Silas with exactly 60 seconds left and 5 seconds on the shot clock. And remember that technical foul. Inbounds, Guameta bumps into Adetigan, blocked by Cole Silas. Cole. Picked up by Guameta, now by Brock Newton. Adetigan, that quirky release, and it's off the leg of Guameta and out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Gaels. 14 on the shot clock, 45.2 seconds left third quarter. Gaels by 8, 64-56. Just finishing the third quarter in Oshawa. It's a 10-point Carleton lead. Carleton wins that game. Both these teams here on the floor in Kingston will be getting byes to the quarterfinals. Lucas Silas, Cam Bett. For 3. No. Tennant tips it out. Luca. Picked up by Kulamela. Luca shrugs him off. Fade away. Off the heel. Kept alive by Guameta. Great hustle to O'Toole, who slows it down. Gets it to Kulamela. Shot clock's off. 10 seconds left. Guameta for 3. Book it! He's hit 3 from behind the arc. Luca the other way. O'Toole tries to steal it. And what do we have? Jump ball or a foul? I think a foul on Newton. It's only the second personal on Brock Newton. And Lucas Silas going to the line for 2. But it's 6 unanswered points since the technical to Lucas Silas. With 1.7 seconds left, Luca can maybe get some points here from the line. But he misses the first. And they're going to say who was in too soon. Was it Ottawa or was it Queens? It was Ottawa. So the free throw counts. Gaels by 6 with 1.7. Newton from half court. Would have counted, but the GGs close the lead to 6. We got a great fourth quarter coming up, and we'll see you in a minute to call it. You're watching Gaels men's basketball on OUA TV. And we're back here at the Queens Athletic and Recreation Center in Kingston, Ontario. Bill Miklas along with our entire crew. Queens men's basketball on OUA TV. Gaels hosting the Ottawa GGs, led by 12 at halftime. The lead down to 6, cut in half as we start this fourth quarter. GGs shot 47.4% in that first half, in that third quarter. They'd only shot 33% in the first half. The Gaels, who shot 44% in the first half, shot just 38% in that third quarter, and the GG's much better on the boards as they've closed the gap there to 40-29. Inside, Adedigan turns, double team came. Cole Sillis, Luca steps back. Cole for 3, got it! Great ball movement by the Gaels, they're up 9. Kulamela has done a good job off the bench for the Ottawa GGs. Has the ball. Guameta driving on Luca. Long 3, Kulamela in and out. Adedigan clears. Cole Sillis. Tennant puts up the shot. Too strong. Offensive rebound to Adedigan. Fed Tennant. Cole for 3. That's well off. Rebound comes to O2. Minute gone, fourth quarter. Kulamela cut off by Bet. O2 swings to Guameta. He hit 3 threes in the third quarter. O2 up, and he's fouled by Cole Sillis. That'll be 3 on Cole. 15 for Cole, 16 for Lucas Sillis, 15 for Kevin O2, 11 for Kulamela. Give O2 16 now, and 10 for Brock Newton. Made free throw here will cut the Gaels lead down to 7, and it's 7. Lucas Sillis. Cole keeps, Backing down Kulamela. Bet. Step back. Off the heel. O2 tracks it down. Guameta for three. No. Rebound Brock Newton. And it's knocked out of bounds by Cole Sillis.
Out of bounds, GG's ball.
Cole Newton will inbound. 0-2. Cole Newton against Luka. Turns, puts it up. Short. Loose ball on the floor. Adedigan gets it to Cole Sillis. Cole. Numbers aren't there for the Gaels. He'll pull it out. Tennant. Drives. Poked and scores. Aaron's got 8 points, 6 in the second half. Cole Newton. Gaels up 9. Cole Newton drives, nice feed, and then a good pass to Brock Newton, who misses, got it back, and then was too strong off the board. Gaels got lucky there. Cole Sillis penetrates, and that's a charge, and that's going to be 4 on Cole. Big moment now with 7:33 left. Simon Bailey quickly up off the bench. How long does Cole Sillis stay on the bench for the Gaels? Connor Kelly in for Cam Bett. Gaels by 9, 7:33 left. In regulation. Cole Newton, see if Ottawa can take advantage. Good defense, Simon Bailey. Cole forces it up, and a foul called on the Gaels. Adedigan's second. No, it's Luca's third. So fouls are piling up on the Gaels now. 3 team fouls against the Gaels, none against the GGs yet in this fourth quarter. And Tajor misses the first free throw. Needs this to make it an 8-point Gaels lead. And it's 8. Lucas Sillis. And what's the call here? The shot clock never ran. So they'll reset things. Meanwhile in Oshawa, Carleton still up. 3 minutes into the fourth quarter, they lead Ontario Tech by 10. The significance, Carleton wins that game. Both Ottawa and Queens will get first round byes. The top 2 seeds for next week's playoffs. The order will be decided on this game. Luka turns to Jor, stays on his feet well. Loose ball. Luka goes up with the floater and got it. Tajor played great defense, but his teammates didn't get the rebound. Quickly the other way, and Newton couldn't hold the pass. Gaels by 10, and Ottawa with the turnover. And quickly Kulamela off the bench, and Cole Newton will go to the bench. Ottawa's been at its best when their number 7 has been on the floor. Their offense seems to have moved much smoother. Lucas Sillis, Connor Kelly, Bailey. Cole on the bench. There aren't a lot of scorers. Aaron Tennant short with the shot. Really, other than Luka, and unless Connor Kelly can get open for a 3, there's not a lot of offensive punch right now on the floor for the Gaels. 0-2. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Tajor driving on Tennant, shrugs him aside and puts it in. Adedigan will bring it up the floor. 72-64, Gaels lead. Adedigan almost traveled, and it's a steal by Guameta. He's got 0-2 with him. Feeds 0-2, who puts in the layup, and now it's a 6-point game. Still plenty of time left. Ottawa wins, they lock up the 1 seed. Gaels win, they're a win tomorrow night, or an Ottawa loss away from the 1 seed. Tajor, Kulamela, a 3 by Guameta. No, rebound Gaels. A Dedigan to Lucas Silas. That would have cut the lead to 3 and probably forced a Gaels timeout. Lucas Silas drives on Tajor, puts up the layup and got it. Tough shot, 20 for Luka. Lead up to 8 inside, and they're going to call push on Connor Kelly. And the Gaels have been called for the only 4 fouls of this fourth quarter. Cole Newton in for Guameta. Steph Barry starting to work the officials, point out that Ottawa hasn't been called for a foul. 0-2. Kulamela over Bailey. Off the heel, Kelly tips it to Lucas Silas. Just past the midway point of this fourth quarter. A Dedigan, nice feed. Kruger took a look over his shoulder, put it in. Timeout Ottawa. And Jason DeRuin looks at his squad like, how did that happen? Gaels get back up 10. All this with Cole Silas on the bench after picking up his 4th foul. Gaels and Gigi separated by a game in the loss column. Gaels win tonight. They've got the tiebreaker on Ottawa. They move into a first place tie with Ottawa. If they beat Carleton tomorrow night here at the Arc, they would clinch the number 1 seed. Or if Ottawa loses at Ontario Tech tomorrow night, they would get the 1 seed. But they have to close this one out. Meanwhile, in Oshawa, the defending national champs with 4 minutes gone in the third quarter, or fourth quarter, lead Ontario Tech by 13. Again, a Carleton win, and the worst either of these two teams can finish is with the 2nd seed. So Carleton wins that game. Both these teams, Ottawa and Queens, would have first round byes and would host quarterfinal games. Who would have the 1 seed? Ottawa if they come back and win this. Queens maybe if they win this, and then again tomorrow night. But Carleton seems to be playing very well. Cole Newton with a nice little bunny hook. Out of the timeout, Cam Bett. Cole Silas still on the bench. Luka got pushed. And that is on Brock Newton. That's his 3rd. Brock Newton has not scored yet in this second half. A bit of a delay here. But we're ready to go. Steal by Newton. I spoke too soon. Brock puts it down for his first points of the second half. And the lead's back down to 6, and Cole Silas gets up off the bench with under 4 left. Luka pass, misses Bailey. Cole Silas in, Simon Bailey to the bench. And Ottawa with the ball, down 6. Kulamela drives, layup, too easy. Lead is 4. Closest Ottawa has been this half. And away from the ball, they're going to call a foul on Guameta.
Foul on Ottawa, number
It's only the second team foul on the GGs. 3:33 the time left. Gaels ranked third nationally. Ottawa second. Cole Sillis bumped by O2. Luca for a high arcing three that's well off. Rebound O2. Guameta picks himself off the floor. Chance to get closer for Ottawa. Newton down low against Cole Sillis and his 4 personal fouls. Cole knocked away and Luca comes away with it. Numbers aren't there. Will he pull it out? Yes, he will. Isaac Kruger. Hand off to Luca. Luca bumped, trying to get Guameta in the air, short with the shot, and O2 gets the rebound. Under 3 left. Ottawa with the ball down 4. Cole Newton, pick and roll with Brother Brock. O2 for 3, in and out. Gaels with the rebound. Cole Sillis. Double team coming, and a great one by Cole Newton. And O2's away. Fumbles it a bit, scores. The lead is 2. Not since 1917, back in the first quarter, has Ottawa been this close. 2 minutes left. Bet. Up. No. And away from the ball. Is Kruger getting the foul? He is. And the Gaels are frustrated with the whistles. It'll be bonus for Ottawa. Free throws to tie. Tennant in for Kruger, who has 4. Cole Newton at the line. Makes both. We're tied. Missed the first. GG still have some fouls to give. He gets 1 of 2. The Gaels' lead is 1. It's been as many as 15, as many as 10 here in this fourth quarter. Luca drives. Floater, no. Rebound, Cole Newton. Ottawa can take their first lead since the first quarter. Guameta lost the handle, stolen by the Gaels. They've got a 3-on-1, but great hustle by Kulamela. "90 seconds left in regulation. Carleton leads by 20 in Oshawa, so these two teams are getting first-round byes. Who's getting the 1 seed, though? Bet. Lost the ball. Lucas Sillis. Floater. No. Rebound Tennant. And Cole will reset. 10 on the shot clock. Cole picked up by Guameta. Drop step. No. Adetigan with the follow. Offensive rebounding for the Gaels. It was their strength in the first half, and it helps them there to get to a 3-point lead. 1 minute left. Inside, Brock Newton. It's back to a 1-point game. Luca will bring it up the floor. Plenty of time left. Ottawa's got fouls to give and 1 timeout left. Cole. Adetigan for 3. No. Rebound Ottawa. 4-second difference between shot and game clock. Kulamela bobbles the ball a bit. Resets. Cole Newton. 8 on the shot clock. Crowd making noise. And it's a foul on Bet. Unbelievable, but I think the right call. He pushed Guameta into setting the pick. It's the right call. The crowd doesn't like it, but I saw it. He pushed Quametta in the back. There has been a massive disparity in the fouls in this fourth quarter. It's a shame, but that was the right call. Quametta missed the first. .3 seconds left. If he makes it, the Gaels will call a timeout and have a last shot to win. He got it. We are tied at 78. Not since 19-all in the first quarter have we been tied. Our fifth tie of the night. So the Gaels will get the ball. 11.3 seconds left in regulation. They'll try to score to win, or we'll play 5 more minutes. 2 minutes left in Oshawa. Ontario Tech down 18. Both these teams will get the top 2 seeds for next week's playoffs. The Gaels need to win and then win tomorrow night over Carleton to get the 1 seed. If Ottawa wins tonight, they get the 1 seed. Not sure what assistant coach Mike Lafricane is saying to the officials, whether it's we want a timeout if they score. The Gaels will inbound in the front court. 11.3 seconds left. Luca will inbound. See what the Gaels called in their timeout. Cole's got it and will hold. Double team comes and they foul him because they have fouls to give. Smart move. They've still got 1 more left. 7.3 seconds left. That might have been what Lafricane was saying. We're going to use fouls. Cole, and there's the 4th foul with 4.1 seconds left. Do the Gaels? Yes, they do. They'll use their last timeout. That's 4 fouls on Cole Newton. But that's what Ottawa wanted. It went from 11.3 seconds when Queens came out of the timeout down to 4.1. But Ottawa cannot foul again without sending the Gaels to the line. Gaels have led by as many as 15 in this game. They took the lead at 19-17 late in the first quarter. Ottawa tied it at 19, then the Gaels retook the lead at 21-19 and have been leading since Ottawa tied it at 78 with a free throw. .21 for Kevin O'Toole, 20 for Lucas Sillis. Is there a hero in gold in these last 4.1 seconds? Or are we going to play an extra 5 minutes? When they met on January 5th at Montpetit Hall in Ottawa, the Gaels won by 1, 96-95. Bet will inbound. Cole for 3 in the win. No, let's play more basketball. We're gonna go to overtime, and we'll have it for you after this break. You're watching Gaels men's basketball on OUA TV. And we're back here at the Queen's Athletic and Recreation Center in Kingston, Ontario. Gaels men's basketball on this Friday night. And what a dandy between the second-ranked team in the country, the Ottawa GGs, and the third-ranked team in the country, the Queen's Gaels. Tied at 78 through 4 quarters. We're going to play a 5-minute overtime period. Ottawa will start with the possession. Both teams officially have a bye into the quarterfinals. Carleton has beaten Ontario Tech by 15, 84-69. So both teams will finish 1-2. The order will be decided after tomorrow night, or it could be decided in the next 5 minutes. If Ottawa wins, they clinch the number 1 spot. If the Gaels win, they need to win tomorrow night as well to get that 1 spot. Kulamela, Brock Newton. An off night for him, but he's still got 14. Drives on Tennant, puts it up, got it. He's got 16, averages 17.8. And the GGs have their first lead since the 4th quarter. Pass, Simon Bailey couldn't finish. Kulamela. Ottawa's biggest lead in this game has been 4 points. They've got a chance to, or 3 points, got a chance to better it right here. Newton banked it in. Didn't call glass, but their leading scorer has taken over overtime in the first minute, scored 4 points. Dead again. Gaels can't get Cole Sillis back in. They started him on the bench because of the 4 fouls. Tennant dribbled on the baseline. Turnover Gaels. And Cole Sillis will check back in. Bailey will go to the bench. 3:45 time left in overtime. GGs have scored the only 2 buckets. Newton to Kulamela. Kulamela guarded now by Tennant. Newton posting up Cole Sillis. Guametta, Brock Newton, short, loose ball. Newton got it. Guametta blocked by Bet. They call him for the body. That'll be 3 on Cam. And Guametta will go to the line for 2. Guametta hits the first. He's got 11. 3 threes and 2 free throws. Give him 3 free throws, 12 points, and the Gaels trail by 6. Lucas Sillis moves in, and a foul called on Guametta. Luca will go to the line for 2. It's 3 on Guametta. And Luca misses the first. Neither of these 2 teams are near the top of the conference standings in free throws percentage. And it's shown tonight at critical times. Luca gets 1 of 2. Gaels down 5. Kulamela picked up by Tennant. Brock Newton's posting up Cole Sillis and his 4 fouls. Newton, who's been great here in overtime. Kulamela. And they're going to say he traveled. Turnover GG's. Gaels needed that. But they need to take advantage. Bet, and he gets crushed by Brock Newton and will be slow to get up. That hurt. It was a good shot fake. There was no, it was unintentional by Newton. He got caught in the air. but it's bonus for the Gaels, so Bet will go to the line. Good sportsmanship by Brock Newton, went over. Patted Bet. Must-haves for the Gaels. There's the first. Bet's got 10. Tell you, if these two teams do it again for the Wilson Cup, I'd pay to watch that. Bet hits both. 3 straight free throws by the Gaels. They're within 3. Kulamela. Brock Newton. Kulamela. It's just a 2-man game right now by Ottawa. See if they try and get somebody outside the arc on the other side. There's Cole Newton. He has to throw it up because the shot clock was running down. Cole Sillis. Gaels down 3. Bet to tie. No. Rebound Cole Sillis up. He missed it. And Brock Newton clears. Ottawa got away with that one. Cole was expecting contact and in the process missed the bunny. Under 2 left in overtime. GG's by 3. 0-2. Kulamela. 4 on the shot clock. He drives. Puts it up. No. Tennant to Cole Sillis. To O'Dedigan. Cole to tie. No. Loose ball. And who's the foul on? It's on the Gaels. So it's the 4th on Lucas. So both Sillis brothers a foul away from disqualification. Gaels, if they lose this one, it will be closing that has hurt them. 1 of 2 for Newton. The lead is 4. And I think they're going to wipe. There's a wet spot down at the Ottawa key. Gaels down 4. Ottawa wins. They lock up the 1 seed for the playoffs starting next Wednesday. The Gaels win. They'll still need to beat Carleton tomorrow night to get the 1 seed. The Gaels are assured the 2 seed no matter how this game ends. So is Ottawa if they were to fall out of first. Tennant will push it up. Tennant. Up. Got it. Aaron Tennant's got 10. 8 in the second half and overtime. Gaels within 2. Now they need defense. Ottawa will try and run their offense. Kulamela. Tennant. Good hustle by Kulamela. Into the corner and Guameta mishandles it. Took his eye off of it to release the 3, and it went off of him and out of bounds. Cole Sillis to bring it up the floor. We're into the last minute of overtime. 2-point game between the 2 best teams in Ontario and 2 of the best 3 teams in the country. O'Dedigan, cut off baseline, splits, goes up, no call, tip to Luca, got it, we're tied. Timeout Ottawa. 44.3 seconds left. And the Gaels tie the game. First time in overtime that the Gaels have been tied since we started the 5-minute period. For the neutral, this has been fun. For these two teams, I'm sure they'd like an easier game. Brock Newton, who scored the first 4 points of overtime. There you see those 2 buckets. But then Aaron Tennant, this was a big bucket to make it 85-83, and then just moments ago, that play, again by Aaron Tennant. That's Mike Lafricane, the lead assistant coach for Ottawa, talking to the official. Both benches have been working the referees. Been a tough game to officiate. It's been physical. It's been contentious. There's been chirping. Ottawa will take it in the front court. 44.3 seconds left. Only 14 on the shot clock. Newton having trouble getting it in. And stolen by Luka. Luka drives. Scores! Gaels lead. Almost a travel. Kulamela. Cole Newton drives, cut off by Bailey. Kulamela into the corner. Guameta for the lead. Got it! Oh my! How about Jacques Guameta with the 3 to put Ottawa back in front. And this game continues to seesaw back and forth. Wow. There's the bucket that put the Gaels in the lead, and there's what just happened. Guameta for 3. He's hit 4 of them tonight. All in the second half and overtime. None bigger for his team than that one. It puts Ottawa up 1. Both teams have clinched a bye into next Saturday's quarterfinals. The Gaels, it's a 1 second differential between shot and game clock. So basically, the Gaels could just take the clock down. It's a 1 point Ottawa lead. Luka Silas. And he'll use clock. Picked up by Brock Newton from the foul line. Gaels lead. Ottawa quickly into the front court. Kulamela for 3. No. Rebound Cole Silas. The Gaels win in overtime behind 27 points, and the game winner from Luka Silas. The Gaels move into a first place tie with Ottawa. They sweep the season series from the GGs, beating them both times by 1 point. And tomorrow night, the Gaels will try and clinch the top seed for the OUA playoffs. Until tomorrow night, for our entire crew, what a game. Gaels win it 89-88. I'm Bill Miklas. Thanks for watching Gaels men's basketball on OUA TV.